Drake, I Get Lonely Too, because, well, basically my idea is I want to make a music video to relate to like our age, so like our 18, 19-year-olds. It's going to be about like long distance relationships. I want to have a pause in the middle where like the character realizes how much like she means to him, so he's going to try to like reach out to her. Throughout the music video, I want to try to turn the lyrics into action. So there's a lyric where it said I got an email today. Well, I want an action of the character looking at the email, and I just want to make a lot of cinematic music video shots to include into my show reel as well, because that's one of my smart targets as well, to get more cinematic shots into my show reel. When I did the YouTube research, I wanted to research more about cinematography, where so cinematic camera movements and how to tell the facial expressions of like the character. So for example, this is when a person stands up and the camera follows him like this till he like changes his facial expression. That's when camera stops. That's when we realise that he like got an idea or something in his head. He creates like tension and like it makes the scene dramatic. I've also researched camera movements and camera angles for cinematic feel, like a left to right slider, which is like this, or left to right rotating will be around the character, or like a straight quick zoom like this, straight into the artist or character. I've researched a lot of music videos, but these two are the most influential ones. So for example, the Justin Timberlake What Goes Around Comes Around. This at the start was a great way to introduce the characters with them two meeting at a party and going this like whole journey of them like trying to flirt with each other throughout the video. And there's a pause in the middle where they drinking, they like compliment each other and then they get with each other, and then the journey kind of carries on. And then John Newman's Love Me Again. I liked it because it turns the lyrics into action, which is what I want to do. And it just has a really great narrative. For example, like there is a lyric where it says, "Now I'm rising from the ground," and that's when the girl was like coming up the stairs into the crowd. For my internet research, I've researched the music video director, who's directed that Taylor Swift's Hours video, Jessica Lynne's, Liam Payne's, Justin Bieber's videos. He's usually very like narrative based. He likes to have pauses in the middle or like start-stops, like at the end. It has like a 10 to 20 seconds like sequence. Camera angles and camera movements really express facial expressions in his music videos. I also researched 3-point lighting. I knew 3-point lighting, but I just wanted to see how could I 3-point light a cinematic scene. So for example, I found out that the key light should be overexposed or underexposed, and the backlight should have like a really bright colour to just bring facial expression out more. I also researched the storyboard artist just to see how the video kind of builds up in the storyboard. Brad Van Catter, he done Justin Bieber's Boyfriend video, which had really great, like, as you can see there, facial expressions and movements and camera angles. So this is my storyboard, just halfway, just before the pause, where it starts with a straight zoom, just like I said. I'm going to use one of those what I learned on YouTube. I'm going to have an over-the-shoulder shot, like a high angle of him reading the email as the lyrics say, "I just got an email today." Also, I'll have him walking in the street, well, maybe in the rain, maybe not, at night time, or if the lighting is going to be too bad, I might do it in like just in the evening, like a glide shot, like a feet level glide shot. Throughout the video, I'll have a lot of landscapes, just because it's a music video, so you need like and I also want to add cinematic videos to my show reel. I'll have like, I think I'll have a slow motion shot of like a car driving very fast, but like in slow motion, in a high frame per second. And then right before this pause, I want to introduce the girl. Maybe I wanted to do it like somewhere urban, so like an urban city. Maybe she's going to be like in a coffee shop. I'm not sure about that yet. Main influences, just like I said, Love Me Again. It's just like a love story that expresses facial emotions and just follows the lyrics really well. Very influential video was Taylor Swift's Hours, which had a narrative about long distance relationship, which is what I'm going for my idea. And it doesn't just has narrative based, it has like some type of performance where it has like Taylor Swift singing it. And just Drake in general, like he creates sad, emotional songs, relationship songs. We relate to it sometimes, and he's just motivational for this project. The colour palette, I'll have mellow green colours, like ground colours, a bit of like blue because of like the sky. I've got the palette from this video, which was Macklemore's Wings music video, which wasn't like my idea, but the colours that was used in this music video was exactly what I wanted to have. And yeah, thank you for listening.
Anyone that hasn't asked a question yet, got a question or a comment? Anyone on Toby's row? Anyone on that row? Anyone of you five?
Is it just about one guy, or is there more than one actor? And if so, who?
There'll be a girl, but the girl won't be throughout the whole of music video, because it's going to be more on this side, like how he misses her and how he just like doesn't know if he wants to be with her or if he doesn't want to be with her because it's long distance. So, yeah,
Choose one of these for me, class. Just one of them.
Yeah, Alice.
What's the target audience for your music video?
Well, our age students are like 18 to 25-year-olds, just us who like are struggling to like decide if to keep a long distance relationship or not to keep a long distance relationship.
We can sneak one more in.
Sam.
Yeah, you only really discussed about one of the shots where you're going to be looking at the email. Is it just going to be very like, are the shots just going to link with the lyrics, or
I will try
a mixture of all of them?
Yeah, a mixture of all of them, but I'll try my best to link the lyrics, because the lyrics of the song is more like a chorus, so it's like oh, something like that. So you can't really like express that. But I'll try my best to put the lyrics into.
So you're going to have a performer?
Yeah, I'll have the performer, and I reckon just like Taylor Swift's Hours video, might have him like lip sync to some of the lyrics. Maybe I'm on the phone or something like that. I have to like do the storyboard more about it. So.
Yeah, you've done really well today. I think that's the best pitch that you've delivered in your time here. The way you presented it, the way you spoke, the way you were was really confident. But the thing that impressed me the most about this is you've come here really humbly, really honestly, as a college student, and thought about your limitations and what you're not good at and what you haven't yet achieved. And this is literally you saying, I want to try different types of shots.
Yeah.
I want to try different types of cinematic shots because I haven't really done that before. Rather than coming here and saying, oh, I know everything, I'm going to make this big, amazing film and explosions and stuff. You took a step back and says, where am I in terms of my personal development? What have I failed to do in the past? What do I need to do going forward? And this is full of smart targets. This is full of these little kind of ambitions that you've got of, you know, even just I want to create a shot where I'm capturing the emotion of a character through this shot and this type of editing. It's really good.
I just want to add more stuff to my show reel right at the end, because that's what I think it lacks, just a bit of like a cinematic shot.
Yeah, what you're trying to achieve with this film is brilliant. I hope it is the film that you want to make, and you know, it's really measurable for me and Simon. You know, you can turn up on Tuesday in Simon's lesson, and he can look at your tracking shots and your zoom in and say, well, you know, reshoot that one, or this one's fantastic, and we can give you that feedback. So it's really, really good. This was a really good pitch. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I get lonely, baby. I could really get